Here we go, guys. Here we go. The beginning of the FIFA World Cup knockout rounds in 2026. Canada, South Africa. Here we go. I'm gonna have to turn down this lady. Love this announcer. Love this lady announcer. She is awesome. She is amazing. She has been a big part of this World Cup. Love the female announcers. They're doing great. All the announcers, even the American announcers. I mean, hey, y'all are doing awesome explaining the game, explaining the terminology, and helping people understand what's important, what's not important. You know, like talking about, hey, we gotta rest USA players that are on yellow cards because if they get a yellow card against Turkey, they're gonna be suspended. And like getting people knowledgeable on things like that, and just in certain plays, and when things go wrong, why things go wrong, and just giving that extra level of depth to give people more of an understanding of this sport. The announcers are doing a great job in this World Cup. But just, I want to make this video because now is the good stuff. Now here's where dreams come true and dreams go home because it's the knockout round. It's win big or go home. Literally, this is it. This is it. And the first game starts today. I didn't realize there was a game today on Sunday. It's the only game today. South Africa plays Canada right now. Just began. And wow, first off, Canada, you're at home. Represent, man. You're at home, but they're playing in LA. Like, why are they? I thought the whole point of this World Cup is so they played in Canada, and instead they gave the Canada to the Switzerland game. But anyways, um, I believe Switzerland's playing Algeria in Vancouver, and it's like, why not give that game to Canada? Instead, Canada is playing South Africa in LA. Actually, they're playing them in LA, so that's awesome. Very close, and wow, just wow. Because now this is also a big opportunity for South Africa, who saw themselves getting embarrassed in the first game of this World Cup. In the very first game of this World Cup, they got embarrassed by Mexico 2-0. You know, Mexico looked awesome, made them look like fools, and yet now they're here going against Canada. They have a chance now against the next host, Canada, to really prove themselves. What are they going to do with it? Let's see. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited for this Canada team. I want to see how far they go. Canada and USA got very favorable matches. I mean, Canada should beat a team like South Africa, I think. USA should beat a team like Bosnia. And Mexico getting Ecuador. That's a little tough, but hey, Ecuador is struggling. So, and the way Mexico's looking right now, I mean, they look like the best host team, and they just do not lose at home. They just don't. Mexico has almost never lost at home, and I believe, they probably lost like twice in Mexico. The Mexican national team has lost twice in Mexico in its history. So this home field advantage that Mexico is going to have in this tournament is huge, which is like why they would play almost all their games in Mexico. You would think. It's just, I don't know. I don't understand that. I don't understand why Canada is not playing in Canada right now in a knockout game where they could go home. Yes, it's against South Africa, but hey, I mean, the fact that it's doing an LA stadium. If you guys see my shorts, I posted my experience at the Paraguay USA game for the first USA game of this tournament. And man, that stadium is just awesome. It's a great atmosphere. I mean, I understand why, but it's like, how many times is Canada gonna host the World Cup? At least let them play at home. You know, let them play at home in a knockout game where this could go terribly wrong, and they could get knocked out today, and it won't happen in their home country. And the one time it's in, I don't know, in the World Cup, they're hosting the World Cup. You know, it just doesn't make sense to me. But hey, if that's how they want to do this tournament, so be it. It's gonna be interesting, and hopefully the fans travel well, right? And it's gonna help be for a more neutral atmosphere because now, which it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. But I don't know. It shouldn't be a neutral atmosphere when the Canada is the host country. You know, they should have that home field advantage. But there's going to be a good amount of South Africans now that are going to be able to probably go to the game more in LA rather than if they had to go up to Vancouver or Toronto. So I don't know. That's why it just kind of rubs me the wrong way, guys. It just doesn't make sense to me when they're supposed to have full-on home field advantage and they still can't play at home. They could easily manage that, but it's all good. So yeah, number 30 in the world, Canada, going against number 60 in the world, South Africa. I don't really pay too much attention to these rankings going on because they get updated every so often, and sometimes they're just not really very accurate. I mean, teams are constantly evolving every single month with new players they're acquiring, and sorry, there's a chance here, but no, it just there's constant change. So right now, even Bosnia is gonna go against USA, and USA is like a top 20 team. But hey, Bosnia tied Canada in the first game of this tournament, and they look pretty good. They've looked pretty decent in this tournament. They beat Qatar 3-1. I don't think USA beat Qatar 3-1 when they played them in the Gold Cup. Like, here is South Africa with a chance here. Let's see what happens. Oh boy, this is what World Cup's about though. This is the first knockout game of the World Cup, and it's saved. First save, get the rebound, and it's cleared by Canada. Okay, enjoy the World Cup, guys. Enjoy the knockout rounds. Man, it's going back and forth here. It's getting dicey here in South Africa. In LA, with South Africa against Canada. But yes, guys, enjoy the World Cup. Now is where it's gonna be the good stuff, because every single day, multiple countries, not just gonna be one. Today it's one country. Today it's just Canada and South Africa. But every single day of this tournament, there's gonna be like 3 or 4 countries getting knocked out. You know, we're talking countries like Japan, countries like possibly Morocco or Netherlands, and some of these big matchups in this first round. I'll make another video about just talking more of a deep dive. I just didn't know. I didn't know there's a knockout game today, so I'm very excited. Go Canada! Obviously, they're home. But if South Africa wins this game, it is gonna be so freaking huge. And either way, I might have to make a video on it. We'll see. There'll be more videos coming out now. I've been moving. I've had a birthday trip recently, but no excuses. We're gonna get back on schedule, and I'm gonna change the content. I wanna do more content where I'm talking about soccer itself and actually like individual plays. Some of the plays that are beautiful in soccer. Talking about the art of soccer as well. But if I get passionate and want to talk about these games, I'll just do a video on them. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the World Cup. It's going to be fun. It's going to be better now than it was so far. It's just going to get better and better with the stakes getting higher and higher. And next thing we know, we're going to be in the quarterfinals. And hopefully USA is in the quarterfinals playing a game in LA, because that will be freaking awesome, man. You guys have a great day. Peace out.